but additional programming features we can use like control structures, exception handling, etc. So how to develop the PLSQL programs we need to learn. Now, I'm talking about types of blocks. Types of blocks. So we discuss about types of blocks now. Okay, how many types of blocks are there? Listen, two types are there. What are those? First one is anonymous block. Second one is named block. The names are giving the meanings here. Anonymous means without name. A block without name. Anonymous means nameless, without a name. A block without a name is called anonymous block. Block with name is called named block. Okay, anonymous block means block without name. Named block means block with name. Okay, named block examples are procedures, functions, packages, triggers. These are called named block. Procedures, functions, packages, triggers. These are called named blocks. So this area is very, very important. Our job role is SQL developer or same job role. You can say as PLSQL developer. We are SQL developers or you can say PLSQL developer. As PLSQL developer, our job role in the real time is this one. Like this. We need to define procedures, functions, packages, triggers. Open any job portal like Naukri.com. In that search for PLSQL developer jobs. In that, in the job description, they give their requirement. Okay. You should have strong knowledge on defining procedures, functions, packages, triggers, like this they mention. The job description, they mention like this. You should have strong knowledge on defining procedures, functions, triggers. So this is our job role. We are SQL developers, or you can say PLSQL developer. As PLSQL developer, we define procedures, functions, packages, and triggers. These are called named blocks. So in real time, our duty will be defining named blocks. But to define these named blocks, first we must have knowledge on developing queries. Then we must have knowledge on PLSQL coding. So first learn queries. This part is over. How to develop queries, you know. Now we need to learn PLSQL coding using anonymous block. Using anonymous block, we'll learn PLSQL coding now. After learning PLSQL coding, these queries, this coding, we implement in the procedures, functions, packages, and triggers. So once again, I'm telling how many types of blocks are there? Two types. What are those? Anonymous block, named block. What is anonymous block? Block without name. What is named block? Block with name. What are the examples of named block? Procedures, functions, packages, triggers. These are the named block. Just like in C Java, understand this part. In C Java, you are writing opening curly braces, closing curly braces. In between this, you are writing the code. In between this, you are writing the statements. So this opening curly braces, closing curly braces is called a block. This is called block in C Java. In C Java, this is called block, sir. If this block has no name, this is anonymous block only. Suppose in front of this, I'm writing like this. Void M1. M1 is the method. Method is the named block. So this block has a name. This block name is M1. Method is named block. M1 is the method. Method has a name. In that method, we are defining block of statements. So method is a named block. Suppose I am not writing this word, anonymous block. We can define such kind of blocks also in C Java. This is called block. This block has no name. This is called block. This block has no name. Anonymous block. So just like in C Java, opening curly braces, closing curly braces we are using. In our PL SQL, to indicate beginning point, begin we write. To indicate ending point, end we write. In between this, we write the code. Just like in C Java, opening curly braces indicating beginning point, closing curly braces indicating ending point. This is in Java, in C Java. Whereas in our PL SQL, this begin is indicating beginning point. Just like in C Java, opening curly braces, here begin. Just like in C Java, closing curly braces, here end semicolon. In between this, write the code. Now this begin end is called a block. This is a block. This block has no name. Anonymous block. This is anonymous block. Suppose in front of this, I'm writing like this. Create function F1. Now this is named block now. This block name is F1. Function is the named block. Suppose I'm writing like this. Create procedure. Create procedure P1. Now this is a block. Begin end is called block. This block name is P1. Named block. So procedures, functions, packages, triggers, these are called named blocks. So initially we define anonymous block. Finally, the conclusion is there are two types of blocks. First one is anonymous block. Second one is named block. Anonymous block means block without name. Named block means block with name. Named block examples are procedures, functions, packages, trigger. In first four chapters, I define anonymous block only. With this anonymous block, we are learning PLSQL coding. After learning PLSQL coding, we implement this coding in procedures, functions, packages, and triggers. How to define anonymous block? Syntax to define anonymous block. How to define anonymous block? Understand now. So every day we define anonymous blocks are important. Listen carefully. How to define anonymous block? Understand now. Just now I told this begin indicates beginning point of the program. This end indicates, end semicolon indicates ending point of the program. So this is called a block. This begin end is called block. This block has no name, anonymous block. In this block, we defined a set of statements. So because of PLSQL is a programming language, in this, to hold the data, here we may use variables. In the code, we may use variables here. Every variable must be declared to allocate the memory. Without declaration, memory will not be allocated. So declare variables in the declaration part. Here write declare, here declare the variables. That's it. And at the ending, write slash. Slash means run. It runs above code. This is a code. This is slash runs. This is above code. Slash means run. At every program ending, we write slash. Slash means run. It runs above code. It's not new to you. In the SQL, I already covered it. When we discussed about insert command in the beginning classes, I covered that one. Slash runs a recent query in the memory. Here slash runs above code. So this is the syntax to define anonymous block. Okay, remember this, sir. What is the syntax of anonymous block? Right, like this. Every day ask this question, sir. How to define anonymous block? I'm expecting this answer from you. Declare, begin, end, semicolon, slash. In the begin end, we write statements, means code. In this code, if we use any variable, those variables we declare in the declaration part. Here, declare the variables. That's it, sir. This is a sentence. Remember this, follow this sentence. Okay. Now, I want to develop first program, that is printing hello on screen. Program to print hello on screen. I want to print hello. This is my requirement. So first we need to learn how to print the data. How to print the data. In PL SQL, on screen, how to print the data. Understand here? You tell me, in C language, to print hello on screen, which statement you are writing? In C language. To print hello on screen, which statement we are writing? Printf. Printf. Can we write like this? To print hello on screen, can we write statement like this? What we have to do? Enclose hello in the double quotes. String must be enclosed in the double quotes. What is printf? What is printf, sir? What is this printf? One built-in function. Printf function or not? In the printf function, they define some code. Every function is a set of statements. Means they define some code. To print the data on screen, whatever the code is required, that code they defined here. So here you are calling the function. This is function call. This is function call. Printf function called here. Hello, it is passing as argument. This code is printing hello on screen. Finally, we are getting output as hello. So in C language, to print hello on screen, you are calling function. So printf is one function. This printf is one built-in function. That function you are calling. This is function call. This is function call. So in C language, to print hello on screen, you are calling printf function. Printf function is called. Hello, you are passing as argument. This printf function code will be executed because of you called. So this code prints hello on screen like this. So in C language, you're calling function. So this is function call. Function call. In the same way, in Java, if you want to print hello on screen, in Java, if you want to print hello on screen, in Java, which statement we are writing, sir? System dot out dot println. System dot out dot println. Here we are passing hello as argument. String must be enclosed in the double quotes. Like this you are writing. Okay, like this you are writing. So this statement you are writing to print hello on screen. What is println, sir? What is this println? What is println, sir? Huh? What is println? Method. Println is a method. Defined in which class? Huh? Defined in which class? Print stream class. In print stream class, they defined a println method. In this println method, they define some code. The code which is required to print data on screen. That code they defined here. Like this. Like this they defined. So this println method we need to call. So this is method call. So here you are calling this println method. Okay. We cannot create object for print stream class explicitly. For print stream class, you cannot create object. For print stream class, you cannot create object like this explicitly. They design it like that. But this is non-static method. To call this method, object is required. To call this println method, object is required because this is non-static method. But we cannot create object for print stream class. Okay, but object is compulsory to call println, but we cannot create object for print stream class. So that is why one alternative solution is there to call println method. There is one class is there, system. In the system class, this print stream class object declared here. Print stream class object declared here in the class system. But this is static member. Because of the static member, you have to use class name dot property name. So that is why you are writing system dot out. What is system dot out? Object of print stream class. What is system dot out? Object of print stream class. Because of the static member, we are taking the help of class name. So out is the object of print stream class. Println method I am calling. So hello, we are passing as argument. Println code is printing hello on screen. This is the story behind println. The point to understand here is in C language, to print hello on screen, you are calling printf function. In Java, to print hello on screen, you are calling println method. This println method code is printing hello on screen. In the same way, in our SQL, in our PL SQL, if we want to print hello on screen, write this statement dbms underscore output dot put underscore line dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. It's like in C language, every statement ends with semicolon. In Java, every statement ends with semicolon. In our PLSQL also, every statement ends with semicolon. So this put underscore line I'm calling here, I'm passing hello as argument. Hello is the string. String must be enclosed in the single quotes. So what is this put underscore line? Put underscore line is procedure. Put underscore line is procedure. This is procedure call. This is procedure call. So understand this statement now. Pay attention, listen carefully. Just like in C language, this printf function defined in stdio header file okay. This println method defined in print stream class, that print stream class maybe that is defined in java.lang package. In the same way, this put underscore line is the procedure. This put underscore line is the procedure. That procedure defined in dbms underscore output package. So for the fresher, interviewer ask like this: what is dbms underscore output? Tell that is package. What is put underscore line? Procedure. Some students they finish a Oracle. What is dbms underscore output means they are unable to answer. You should not be such kind of idiot. What is DBMS underscore output package? What is put underscore line procedure? So Oracle software developers defined a package with the name DBMS underscore output. In this package, they defined a procedure put underscore line. Like this. Like this they define. So to print the data on screen, whatever the code is required to print the data on screen, whatever the code is required, that code they defined here. Like this. So like this they define. Understand now? So this put underscore line is a procedure. Just like in C language function concept is there. The same concept in Java we are calling as method. Just like in C language function concept, in Java method concept, in our PL SQL, two concepts are there. One is procedure, another one is function. Concepts are same, minor changes will be there. Just like in C language function concept is there, in Java method concept is there. In our PL SQL, two concepts are there. One is function, another one is procedure. So to print a hello on screen, write this statement. Write this statement. So what we are doing here, we are calling put underscore line procedure. Put underscore line procedure called here. And we are passing hello as argument. So hello argument passed. So this parameter is taking that input, hello. And this code will be executed. This code is printing hello on screen. So in the put underscore line procedure, they define some code to print the data. That code is printing hello on screen. Just I am calling that procedure. Because of it is defined in DBMS underscore output package, I must write like this. DBMS underscore output dot put underscore line hello. Whatever you want to print, tell that one here. If you want to say hi, hi. If you want to say good morning, write good morning. So whatever you write here, that will be printed. That's it, sir. This is the way of printing data. You tell me, sir, what is DBMS underscore output package? What is this put underscore line procedure? Okay, it is one ready-made procedure. Why we are using this procedure? Why we are using this procedure? To print data. To print data on screen, we are using this procedure. So we are calling put underscore line procedure. We are passing hello as argument. So this code is printing hello on screen. Did you understand this statement, sir? And PLSQL is not case sensitive language. You can write this DBMS underscore output dot put underscore line in uppercase, no problem. In lowercase, no problem. In mixed letters, no problem. Just like SQL is not case sensitive language, PLSQL is also not case sensitive language. Remember this one. Online students, please confirm. Is it clear about printing data? How to print the data, I explained here. Okay, good. Now, first program we are writing now. Write a program to print hello on screen. You tell me the first. Remember this syntax, sir. What is the syntax of anonymous block? Remember this. Declare, begin, end, semicolon, slash. Remember this. Declare, begin, end, semicolon, slash. Declare, begin, end, semicolon, slash. In the begin end, write the statements. Write executable statements. In the declaration part, declare the variables. So this is declaration part. And this one is execution part. So this declaration part is optional, not compulsory. If any variables are there, declare them. Otherwise, no need to declare. This declaration part not compulsory. If I don't use any variable, no need to declare. If I use variable, I must declare. So declaration part is optional. In the begin and write executable statements. Remember this syntax, sir. Declare, begin, end, semicolon, slash. In the begin and write statements, the declaration part, declare the variables. You tell me now, what is the syntax of anonymous block, sir? Declare, begin, end, semicolon, slash. PLSQL is not case sensitive language. Even if you write this declare in lower case, nothing wrong. Even if you write this declare in mixed letters like this, nothing wrong. You can write like this, or you can also write like this, or you can also write like this. No problem. PLSQL is not case sensitive language. I want to print hello on screen now. To print hello on screen, which statement we need to write? To print hello on screen, which statement we need to write? DBMS underscore. What is the package name? DBMS underscore output. What is the procedure name? Put underscore line. Pass hello as argument. Tell me, this is a statement. DBMS underscore output dot put underscore line hello. Tell me, sir, to print hello on screen, which statement we have to write? DBMS underscore output dot put underscore line hello. Hello. So this is the code. In this code, I'm not using any variable. Observe here. I'm not using any variable. There is no variable. So no need to write declare. This is a code. Code is over. This is a program to print hello. Simple. But where we have to type this code? How to compile it? This we have to learn. So where we have to type this code? Type in any text editor. Type above code in any text editor. Text editor means you can use Notepad, or you can use WordPad, or you can use Edit Plus, or you can use Notepad plus plus. Okay, any text editor you can use. Type this code in any text editor. Save it. Save it. Where I am saving? In the D drive. For our batch, I create one folder. Our batch folder name is batch 2 pm. There I am saving this folder with the name hello demo. Hello demo. Just like for C program, .c is the extension. For Java program, .java is the extension. For PLSQL program, .sql is the extension. So write .sql. Save it in D drive. In D drive, in batch 2 pm folder with the name hello demo.sql. This is file name. This is extension. For Java program, you are giving extension as .java. For HTML program, .htm. For PLSQL program, .sql. Okay. So now this is developing program. Developing program is over. How to compile it? Open SQL plus. Open SQL plus. Login as our batch user. Login as our batch user. Then it displays SQL command prompt here. For compiling this program, just like to compile Java program, you are writing Java C program file path you are giving. To compile PLSQL program, write at the rate. For compiling Java program, Java C. For compiling PLSQL program, at the rate. Give the path of that program. Path of that program file. d:/ batch 2pm / hello demo.sql. It compiles. It compiles the program. It runs also. Because of program is having slash means run. At the rate path means compiling. Because of it is having slash, it is also running. But we cannot see the output. Output hello, we are unable to see. Why? You tell me, sir. What is the default page size? What is the default page size, sir? 14. How to change the default page size? Set pages 200. Do you know this or not? In the same way, just like default page size is 14. Default line size is 80. In the same way, there is one parameter is there, server output. Its default value is off, sir. Off. Because of this reason, because of server output is off, we are unable to see the output hello. Because server output is off. If server output is off, we cannot see the output. So to see the output, we need to set server output as on. How to set? Set server output on, like this. Every day we are setting this page size, default page size 14. To set page size, we are writing set page size 200, like this. In the same way, default server output off. To set it as on, set server output on. That's it. So in front of this, write this command here at SQL command prompt. Write like this: set server output on. Then compile the program at the rate path. We get output as hello. So this is about developing, compiling and running PLSQL program. Okay. So this is the code for printing hello. Please confirm, sir, where we need to type the code. Text editor example, sir. Notepad, WordPad, Edit Plus, Notepad plus plus, etc. Any text editor you can use. In MS Word also you can type. For first program I use Notepad. From second program onwards I use Edit Plus. Okay. Type the code, save it in D drive. In batch 2pm folder with the name hello demo.sql. Extension must be .sql for PLSQL program. Then open SQL Plus, login as user. First we need to set server output as on. Then compile the program. How to compile? At the rate path. So this one only I'm showing. Observe, sir. First open Notepad. How to develop the PLSQL program I am explaining. Observe there. First open Notepad. Press Windows R. In Run dialog box, I am typing Notepad. For our batch, I am creating one folder here in the D drive. I am creating one folder. Observe here. In D drive. For our batch, I am creating one folder. New folder I am creating. Right click. New folder. New folder I am creating with the name batch 2pm. As of now, this folder is empty. Nothing is there. In the D drive, just now I created batch 2pm folder. This folder is empty. In D drive, I created batch 2pm folder. This folder is empty. Nothing is there. I want to store all our PLSQL programs here. All our PLSQL program files I want to save in this folder. That is why I created this folder. Till the end of PLSQL, I use this location. First program I am developing, sir. Observe now. Open Notepad. Windows R, Notepad, okay. Define anonymous block. What is the syntax of anonymous block, sir? Declare, begin, end, semicolon, slash. To print hello on screen, which statement we need to write? Put underscore like. Which data we want to print? Hello. Hello enclosed in single quotes. Every statement ends with semicolon. In this program, we are not using any variable, so no need to write declare. That's it. Code is over. So type the code in Notepad. Save it now. In the file menu, save option is there. In the file menu, save option is there. Shortcut is Control S. Okay. In the file menu, save option is there. Shortcut is Control S. Select this one. Save. I want to save in the D drive. I want to save in the D drive. So select a D drive here. Select D drive. I'm in the D drive now. I'm in D drive. In D drive, where you want to save? Batch 2 PM. Double click on it. Give the file name here. Give the file name. I'm giving file name as hello demo. If I write this much only, it takes this as text file. By default, it is .txt file. But I want to save this as SQL file. So give extension as .sql. So in the D drive, in batch 2 PM folder, I'm saving with the name hello demo.sql. Save it. Developing program is over. Now compile and run this one. How to compile and run this? Open SQL Plus. Login as our batch user. I'm sorry, typing mistake is there. Okay. Now observe now. For compiling this PLSQL program, I'm writing like this at the rate. Just like to compile Java program, Java C command you are using. That program file path you are giving. In the same way, here to compile PLSQL program, at the rate command we use. With the program file path. Program file path is d:/ batch 2 PM / file name is hello demo.sql. Notice here, it is compiling this program and running also. PLSQL procedure successfully completed, it is saying, but I am not getting output here. Observe. Hello not printed here. Observe. Why? Because default server output value is off. Just like show page size, default page size is 14. Show line size, show line size. Okay, default line size is 80. In the same way, show server output, default server output value is show server output. Default server output value is off. So because of this reason, because of server output is off, okay, this hello message, it is not sending to output. It's not sending to output. We're not getting output because of this reason only. If server output is off, Oracle cannot send messages to output. So if we want to see the output, server output must be on. How to set server output as on? Just write set, set. What we want to set? Server output. What's the new value? On. Now compile the program at the rate d:/ batch 2 PM / file name is hello demo.sql. We're getting the output. Observe, sir. Hello printed. Observe. Program is working perfectly. Did you get some idea, sir, how to develop the PLSQL program? Okay, అర్థమైందమ్మా? If anyone is not understanding, for them, one more time I'm explaining, sir. Observe carefully what I'm doing. My requirement is printing welcome on screen. My requirement is printing welcome on screen. Now you tell me, sir, first what we have to do, where we have to type the program? Where we have to type the program, sir? Notepad. అమ్మ మీరు మాట్లాడాలి అమ్మ చెప్పాలి మీరు. Where we have to type the program? Notepad. How to open Notepad? Press Windows R. In run dialog box, type the command Notepad. Type the program now. I want to print welcome on screen. So write anonymous block. Write anonymous block, sir. What is the syntax of anonymous block? Declare, begin, end, semicolon, slash. To print welcome on screen, which statement we have to write? DBMS underscore output dot put underscore line. In the single quotes, we want to print welcome. So write welcome. In this code, we are not using any program. So no need to write declare. Save this program. Okay, in the file menu, select save option. In the file menu, select save option. Okay, I'm saving it in D drive. So select D drive here. I'm selecting D drive. In D drive, our batch folder is batch 2 p.m. Double click on it. Now I am in batch 2 p.m. folder. I am in D drive batch 2 p.m. folder. Save here. I'm giving file name as welcome demo. .sql. Welcome demo.sql. Save it. Okay, extension must be .sql, sir. Now compile and run this. How to compile and run? Open SQL Plus. Login as our batch user. Okay, to send messages to output, set server output as on. So we are writing set server output on. Till you log out, it will be on only. For first program, if you set, it's okay. Till you log out, it works now. For first program, set server output as on. From second program onwards, no need to set till you log out. Once you close the SQL Plus means, again you need to set server output as on. Compile it. How to compile, sir? At the rate d colon slash our folder, our batch folder name, batch 2 pm file name, welcome demo.sql. See, sir, welcome printed. Observe. That's it. So this is about first program. Okay, in PLSQL. Okay, if it is clear, we can move forward, sir. Is it clear up to here? Okay, this is developing anonymous block. Every day we follow it. Online students, please confirm. Is it clear up to here? How to develop anonymous block I explained here. Is it clear up to here? Okay, very good. Now, listen. So you learn any programming language. You learn any programming language. First, we need to learn its data types. What are the data types provided by it? This we need to learn. Next, we have to learn how to declare variable in that language, how to assign the value, how to print the data in that language, and how to read the data, and how to initialize the data. These are the basic things. You learn any programming language, that may be C, Java, Python, C Sharp. You take any programming language, first you have to learn its data types. In that language, how to declare variable, how to assign value to the variable, how to print that variable value, how to read that variable value, and how to initialize that variable. These are the programming basics we must know. Okay, most of you are learning full stack Java. Okay, so you already know these basics in Java. Same thing, how to do in the PLSQL, we need to learn. First, let me provide data types of PLSQL. Yesterday I have given this statement. PLSQL is equals to what, sir? PLSQL is equals to SQL plus programming. Means what? It is extension of PLSQL is extension of SQL. PLSQL is extension of SQL, means all SQL data types also available in PLSQL. All SQL data types available in PLSQL. All SQL operators available in PLSQL. All SQL clauses available in PLSQL. All SQL queries we can write as statements in PLSQL. PLSQL is extension of SQL. To this SQL only, they added some additional programming features like control structures, exception handling, procedures, functions, packages, triggers, etc. They had given title as PLSQL. So which data types are provided by it means you already know almost all data types. You already know character related data types. And tell me, sir, what are the character related data types are provided by it? You already know. In SQL, you learned it. To hold fixed length characters, which data type we use, sir? To hold variable length characters. To hold variable length characters. Varchar 2. Varchar 2 can hold maximum 4000 characters. To hold more than that, long CLOB. To hold other language characters, nchar, nvarchar 2, nclob. You already know all these things. But additional one data type I'm providing, sir. So these are available in both SQL and PLSQL. But there is one data type is that string data type, string data type. The string data type available in PLSQL only. String data type not available in SQL. Just like varchar 2 of 10 means it can hold maximum 10 characters. String of 10 means it can hold maximum 10 characters. Like varchar 2 only. But data type name is string here. String. String of give the size. How many number of characters you want to hold? Give that number of characters. So this data type not available in SQL. But in PLSQL, I can use this data type. Next. Integer related data types. Okay, integer related data types are number of P, integer, int. These are available in SQL as well as PLSQL. Additional two data types are there, sir. One is binary underscore integer. One is binary underscore integer. Another one is PLS underscore integer. In the collections chapter, I may use these data types. So these are available in PLSQL only. These are not available in the SQL. These two data types we cannot use in SQL. These are available in PLSQL only. A string data type, these two data types, binary underscore integer, PLS underscore integer. These three data types available in PLSQL only. These are not available in the SQL. Okay. Next, floating point related data types. Floating point related data types you already know. To hold float values. Number of P comma S. Same as SQL, sir, no change. Binary float. Okay, float you can use. Binary float you can use. Binary double you can use. Like this. So these are available in SQL as well as PLSQL. There is no new data type in the PLSQL for floating point. Next, date and time also same. To hold date values, use date data type. To hold date and time both, use timestamp data type. Okay. Next, binary related data types. If you want to hold image path, B file. If you want to store image in the table, PLOB. Binary related data types. Next, Boolean related data type. Boolean. To hold two values like true, false. Shortly can write bool also. Okay, Boolean. Boolean data. To hold two values like true, false, we use it. Next. This is important, sir. Pay attention, listen carefully. These are new to you. Attribute related data types. One is percentage type. Another one is percentage row type. These two are the attribute related data types. Percentage type, percentage row type. Okay, next. Cursor related. These two available in PLSQL. Percentage type, percentage row type. This is new to us. This I explained in the first chapter only. Next, in the cursor chapter, I cover this cursor related data type, sys underscore ref cursor. Sys underscore ref cursor. It's cursor related data. Next, exception related data type. To declare exception name, we use the data type exception. So these are the data types. That's it. Just I provided list here. Almost all you already know. You can manage now. How to hold fixed length characters, you know, variable length characters, you know, other language characters, you know, how to hold integers, you know, floating point, you know, date, time, you know, you can manage. You can develop the PLSQL programs directly because almost all data types, you know. If any new data type is there, I will explain. So this is the list of data types. Next, what we need to learn now? Declaring variable, assigning value, printing, reading, initializing. Because of most of you are learning full stack Java, I compare with Java, sir. You tell me now. In Java, in Java, if you want to declare X variable as an integer, in Java, if you want to declare X variable as integer, how to declare, sir? Index. Index. If you want to assign 50 value to the X, if you want to assign 50 value to the X, what we need to write? X equals 1. If we want to print X value, if we want to print X value, what we are writing? If you want to read X value, what you are writing? S is scanner class object. Scanner class method I am calling. S dot next int. It reads X value. That X value you are holding in the X. Okay, initializing. Initializing means what, sir? Initializing means what, sir? Declare plus assign. In the same line, we are declaring as well as assigning. So int x equals to 50. This is called initialization. Notice the difference between first statement and last statement here. In first statement, x created. In this, it is storing x value as 0. Here, x created. In the x, it is storing value as 50. Did you understand the difference, sir? Okay. If I write like this, in the x, 0 will be stored. Later, when this statement is executed, 0 will be replaced with 50 here. In this statement, directly it is storing 50 only. First value is 50 here. So at the time of declaration, if we give the value, this is called initialization. Same thing in our Oracle PLSQL, how to do? Observe, easy. Same points I'm covering in PLSQL now. Okay, in PLSQL. Okay, reverse we have to write, sir. You tell me, sir, what is int here? What is int, sir? Data type. Int is the data type. What is x here? This is the syntax we are following. In PLSQL, reverse we write, sir. Reverse. First variable name, then data. Reverse we have to write. Suppose I want to declare x variable as integer. We write like this. X int. X. If I want to declare X variable as number type, X number of 4 lines. Till now we declared columns, sir. Till now we declared columns. Create table EMP. So till now we declared columns. First column, employee number, number of 4. This is column declaration. Column name, data type. Because of PLSQL is language to declare the variable name, data type. In SQL, column name, data type. This is column declaration. This is variable declaration. Variable name, data type. Okay, in Java we write int x. In PLSQL we write reverse, x int. X is the variable, int is the data type. In this example, x is the variable, number of 4 is the data type. Next, assigning. Listen carefully. You tell me, sir, what is this single equals? Assignment operator, very good. What is the duty of assignment operator? Right side value, it assigns to left side variable. Right side value, it assigns to left side variable. Okay, just like in Java, single equal symbol is there. That is assignment operator. In PLSQL, colon equals to is the assignment operator. Remember this. Okay, which value you want to store? 50. In which variable you want to store? X. Okay. In Java, we are writing single equals. Single equals is the assignment operator. In PLSQL, colon equals to is the assignment operator. Remember this, sir. This is assignment operator. 50 will be stored in the X now. Now X value is 50 now. Understand here? With this declaration, X created. X created. In the X, which value stored? Null. Null is the default value for any data type. Null means empty. No value. Because of this assignment statement, 50 will be assigned to X. So 50 will be stored in the X now. X value is 50 now. I want to print X value. How to print? You already know. How to print, sir? DBMS underscore output dot put underscore line. Which value we want to print? X. This is not new to you. You already know this. Next, reading. Reading also you know, sir. Insert into EMP values 1, 2, 3, 4. A salary 25,000 like this. Understand, sir? If I want to read this employee ID, what I am writing? Ampersand employee ID. Do you know this or not? Reading value. If you want to read this employee name, ampersand. If you want to read this salary value, right? Ampersand, sir. It's not new to you, sir. You already know how to read the value in SQL. Same point here also. X colon equals to 50. 50 will be stored in the X. This 50 value I want to read. 50 value I want to read now. So write ampersand any user understandable text. Ampersand X I am writing. What it prints now? Enter value for X. It waits to read that value now. So this is reading value. Okay, do you know this or not? Okay, it need not be variable name. Whatever you write with this text, it asks the value. Suppose if I write ampersand first name, it asks enter value for first num, not name, first number. Enter value for first number like this. With this text, it is asking the value. So it need not be variable name. So this is the reading value. Next, finally, initializing. Initializing, no need to explain. You already know how to declare, how to assign, you already know. X number of 4 declaration colon equals to 50. Assign. So this is in Java. This is in PLS. So 5 points I covered, sir. declaring variable, assigning value, printing, reading, and initializing. Now you tell me now. Okay. Just feel like practice, sir. You tell me X variable I want to declare as number type. X variable I want to declare as number type. How to declare, sir? X number of 4. I want to declare I want to declare y as varchar 2 type. How to declare, sir? Y varchar 2 of 10. I want to declare z as date data type. I want to declare z as date data type. How to declare? Set date. What happens now? X will be created with default value null. With this declaration statement, y will be created with default value null. With this declaration, z variable will be created with default value null. Variable means storage location name. This storage location name is X. The storage location name is Y. The storage location name is Z. The storage location name is called variable. Variable means storage location name. Next, assigning value. Assigning value. You tell me, sir, 50 I want to store in X. What we have tried? 50 I want to store in X. What we have tried? X colon equals to 50. I want to store Raju in Y. I want to store Raju in Y. What we have tried? Y colon equals to Raju. Okay. Today's date, okay, or yesterday's date, I want to hold in the Z, sir. What we have tried? Z colon equals to yesterday's date, 15 June 2026. Okay, this is which data type? 15 June 2026. Which data type? But Z variable declared as which data type? Date. Oracle supports to implicit conversion, so it stores, works. Okay, but implicit conversion degrades performance. So for explicit conversion, what we are writing here? To date. To data. String we are converting to date. Next, printing data. I want to print X value, right? Like this, dbms underscore output dot put underscore line X. 50 will be printed. To print Y value, dbms underscore output dot put underscore line Y. Y value, Raju will be printed. To print Z value, dbms underscore output dot put underscore line Z. Z value will be printed 15 June 26. Reading those values. Reading those values. So how to read X value? X colon equals to ampersand X. How to read Y value? Y colon equals to ampersand Y. String must be enclosed in the single quotes. Z colon equals to two data of ampersand Z. That's it. Okay, initialize. Initializing means declare plus asset. That's it, sir. So this is about PL SQL basics. Now I hope you understood very clearly about these 5 points. Is it clear about these 5 points, sir? Shall we move forward now? Now, first program on data types. Write a program to add 2 numbers. Addition of 2 numbers. Assume that first number is 70. Second number is 30. My requirement is I want to calculate 70 plus 30. And I want to get result as 100. This is my requirement. Adding 2 numbers. Write a program to add 2 numbers. Understand now? To hold this 70, take one variable X. To hold this 30, take one variable Y. So calculate X plus Y now. Calculate X plus Y. 70 plus 30, 100. That 100 store in the variable Z. That's it. Print Z value. So I'm telling the algorithm now. Declare X, Y, Z 3 variables as number type. Assign 70 to X. Assign 30 to Y. Calculate x plus y, store in z, print z. This algorithm. Because of first program, I am telling algorithm, sir. What is algorithm? Declare x, y, z variables as which data type? Number. Then assign 70 to x. How to assign? You already know. Assignment statement. Declare you know, assign you know. Then assign 30 to y. Assign 30 to y. Then calculate x plus y. Store result in z. Now z has result now. That z result I want to print now. So print z value. That's it. This is algorithm. Now based on this algorithm, I am developing the program. Observe now. Anonymous block. First time I will tell, sir. Second time you have to tell the code. Okay. Anonymous block. Declare. Declare. Begin. End. Semicolon. Slash. So declare x as number type. X number of. Always we declare variable in the declaration part only. In the execution part, we cannot declare the variable. Remember this. X number of 4. In the same way, declare y. Y number of. Declare z. Z number of. 3 variables created. In Java, same statement you are writing like this. In Java, to declare 3 variables as integer, you are writing like this. Int x comma y comma z. Int x comma y comma z you are writing, sir. In Java. Here, can we write x comma y comma z number of 4? Can we write like this, sir? No, impossible. In one line, you can declare one variable only. This is invalid. This is invalid, sir. This is invalid. It is impossible. In PLSQL, in one statement, you can declare one variable only. Multiple variable declaration in one statement is not possible. Remember this point. That is why I'm writing 3 separate statements. Okay. First step is over. Next, second step. Second step is assign 70 to z. Write assignment statement. X colon equals 1. Then assign 30 to y. Y colon equals to 30. Calculate x plus y. Store the result in the z. Z colon equals to x plus y. Now z value is 100 now. That I want to print on output screen. I want to print like this. Sum equals to 100. This is output I want to get now. So write printing statement. dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. If you want to print hello, hello you are writing. To print sum equals to, write sum equals to. That 100 is z value. To combine this sum equals to and z, use concatenation operator. Concatenation operator symbol is 2 pipes. Just like in Java, plus is the concatenation operator. System.out.println. Okay, sum equals to plus z. Like this you are writing in Java. In Java, plus is the concatenation operator. In our PLSQL, 2 pipes is the concatenation operator. That's it, sir. This is a program. So now from now onwards, to develop the programs, I use Edit Plus, sir. In your computer, if Edit Plus is not there, you can develop in Notepad, no problem. No need to bother about software installation. Software is ready. Observe now, I'm doing new file. Tell me, sir, write the program for adding 2 numbers. Everyone involved in the class, tell me the code now. Anonymous block. How to write, sir? Declare. Begin. End. semicolon slash. Declare x as number type, x number of 4. Declare y as number type, y number of 4. Declare z as number type, z number of 4. Okay, you tell me, sir, can I write like this? X, Y, Z, number of 4. Is it valid, sir? No, impossible. In one statement, we can declare one variable only. Next, second step, assign 70 to x. X colon equals to 70. Assign 30 to y. Y colon equals to 30. Calculate x plus y, store in z. Plus y. Okay, we want to get output as sum equals to 100. This output we want to get, sir. Which statement we need to write now? Put underscore line. Sum equals to concatenation operator. Concatenation operator symbol is two pipes or two vertical bars. Okay, sum equals to z. That's it. This is a code. Now save it now. Save it. So code is over. Save this, compile and run this. Okay, file, save. Okay, I'm saving in D drive. D drive. I'm setting in D drive. I'm selecting our batch folder, batch 2 pm in the D drive. In batch 2 pm folder, I'm saving it with the name add demo.sql. So in D drive, in batch 2 pm folder, I'm saving it with the name add demo.sql. Save. Saved. Compile and run this. Once you set server output on, till you log out, it is on only. So again, no need to write server output on. It is already on here. Just compile here. How to compile, sir? At the rate d colon slash batch 2 pm slash add demo.sql. We are getting sum equals to 100. Observe, sir. Working perfectly. See the execution process. Much explanation is not required here. Because of these three declarations, three variables created. This is x, this is y, this is z with default values null. Here 70 will be assigned to x, x value 70. Here 30 will be assigned to y, y value is 30. Here calculating x plus y, 70 plus 30, 100 we are getting. That 100 assigned to z, z value is 100. So here z value 100 combined with sum equals to. So this sum equals to 100 printed by put underscore line procedure. Put underscore line procedure prints sum equals to 100. That's it, sir. This is the program for adding two nodes. Now you tell me now, just to get grip on printing statement, I'm asking this, sir. I want to get output like this. Sum of 70 and 30 is 100. Like this I want to print, sir. This is my requirement. Tell me the printing statement, sir. What we have to write? dbms underscore output dot put underscore line sum of concatenation operator 70 is which variable value? X. Concatenation operator and concatenation operator 30 which variable value? Y. Concatenation operator is concatenation operator Z. That's it. Sum of as it is we are writing concatenated with the x value. X value. Concatenate this with and then concatenate with y value. Concatenate with y. Then is as it is. Concatenated with z value. Z. Just like in Java, for single line comment we write double slash. Here for single line comment we write double hyphen. For multi-line comment we write slash star star slash. Slash star star slash for multi-line comment. For single line comment we write double hyphen. Double hyphen we write. Double hyphen means this is comment line. Okay, observe now. At the rate path I am giving sum of 70 and 30 is after. So because of this statement, Because of this statement, we are getting output like this. Sum of 70 and 30 is 100. That's it. So this is about adding two numbers. Now you tell me now, in this program, are we giving X value, Y value within the program, or are we reading it? Are we giving X value, Y value within the program, or are we reading here? Within the program, we are giving 70. Within the program, I have given this value. I'm not reading. Reading means like this. Enter value for X. This is reading X value. But in this program, value given in the program only. 70 value given in the program only. 30 value given in the program only. We are not reading, sir. Some of you are telling reading value. Here we are not reading, sir. There is no ampersand text. There is no ampersand X. There is no ampersand Y. To read the value, this is required. This is not there. Observe. How can you say you are reading in the program? We are not reading in the program, sir. In the program, we are giving value directly. 70 value, we are assigning to X. 30 value, we are assigning to the value Y. So this values we are giving within the program. Values, X value, Y value, we are giving within program. So if we give values within program, one drawback is there. What is that? Because of here input is same here, always result will be same. Even if you run this program for 10 times or 100 times or 1 lakh times, it always calculates 70 plus 30. Always we get output as 100 only. Even if you run this program for 10 times or 1 lakh times or 10 lakhs times, it always calculates 70 plus 30. It always gives result as 100. This is not good programming. Giving values within the program is good, not good programming. So instead of giving values here, read the value. Because we are the developers, we develop the program. User uses our program. Which two numbers he wants to add, we don't know. So ask him, enter value for first number X. Ask him, enter value for second number Y. We are developers, we develop this code. Our code used by end user. Which two numbers he wants to add, we don't know. So ask him, enter first number, enter second number. Then add them. This is good programming. So instead of giving values within the program, read these values. How to read X value now? Ampersand. How to read Y value? Ampersand Y. Within the program, if we give values, this is called hard coding. This is called hard coding. With hard coding, one problem is there. Always input is same here. Because of always input is same, always result will be same. If you run this program, always it calculates 70 plus 30. Always we get result as 100. Because of to calculate this simple calculation, we never develop the program like this. It's not good programming. So always don't do hard coding. Hard coding means giving values within the program. Don't give values within the program. Don't do hard coding. Read these values. How to read X value? Ampersand X. How to read Y value? Ampersand Y. Save it now. Read demo. Read demo. .SQL. Okay. In the D drive, in the batch 2 p.m. folder, I'm saving it with the name read demo.SQL. Save. Compile and run this now. Observe, sir. At the rate d:/ batch 2 p.m. / read demo.SQL. Observe. It is asking enter value for X. Because of this ampersand X, it is printing. enter value for x. It is waiting now. I am giving this value as 20. Now this 20 is stored in the x now. Then immediately it is asking enter value for y because of ampersand y. I am giving y value as 30 here. Now this 30 is stored in the y. So 20 plus 30, 50 we are getting up. 50. 50. Sum equals to 50. Okay. To run this above command, again I am typing slash. Again it is asking enter value for x. X value 5, y value 4, some value 9. X value 100, y value 200, some value 300. X value 1000, y value 500, 1500. To add any two numbers, I can use this program now. Here I am adding 1000 plus 500. Here I am calculating 100 plus 200. Here I am calculating 5 plus 4. I am giving different inputs. Based on different inputs, I am getting different results. It is possible because of this soft coding. This is called soft coding. To add any two numbers, I can use my program now. If I give values within the program, always it calculates 70 plus 30. Always we get result as 100. This is hard coding. But to add any two numbers, I want to use the program. So do soft coding. Read x value, ampersand x. Read y value, ampersand y. That's it. So this is program for adding two numbers. This is called soft coding. Where in the future, whenever our requirement is adding two numbers, just run this program. Give some x value, give y value, get the result. 60 plus 40, 100. In the future, whenever our requirement is adding two numbers, I can use this one. Is it clear up to here? Did you understand how to read the value? Now, listen. You tell me, in this program, how many values we are reading? Two values, x value and y value. For x value, it is displaying old new. Observe. Here we are reading x value. For x, it is displaying old new. Observe. Here we are reading y value. For y also, it is displaying old new. Observe. So we are reading two values here. In this program, we are reading two values. For 4 lines, it is displaying old new. For 4 lines, it is displaying old new. Suppose my requirement is reading 5 values, sir. For how many lines it displays old new, sir? Is it not disturbance for us? It is little bit disturbance for us. Old new is disturbance for us. So why it is displaying old new? By default, verify value is on. That is why it is verifying old value, new value. By default, verify value is on. If you don't want to get old new parameters, set verify value as off. How to set verify value as off? Set verify off. That's it. Check here. I'm writing that one only. Set verify off. Run the program. See, sir, x value 2 I am giving. Observe, it is not displaying old new. Observe, sir. Okay, 4. 2 plus 4, 6. So previously it was displaying old new like this. Old new, old new. To avoid these old new parameters, we are setting verify as off. So every day after opening SQL Plus, first I type this one, sir. Set server output on. Then I type this command. Set verify off. Then I type this command. Set page size 200, line size 200. Then clear the screen. Okay. Why we are setting server output as on? If it is off, we cannot see the output. We cannot see the output. Messages will not be printed on output screen. So to print messages on output screen, we must set server output as on. Why we are setting verify off? To avoid old new parameters. To avoid old new parameters, set verify off. This you know. That's it, sir. Every day I type this one. Is it clear about server output and verify? That's it. Okay. For compiling and running the program, @ give the path d:// batch 2 p.m. slash file name read demo.s. It's asking x value, I'm getting 50, y value 10, 50 plus 10, 60. Okay, I'm explaining execution process here. Because of these three declarations, three variables created, x, y, z with default values, null. Because of this parameter, it is asking enter value for x. I'm getting 50, x value 50, 50. Because of this parameter, it is asking enter value for y. I'm getting y value as 10. So 10 will be stored in the y. Y value is 10. Here it calculates 50 plus 10. Result is 60. 60 stored in z. Z value is 60. So z value 60 concatenated with sum equals to this concatenated string printed by put underscore line. Like this it works. So this is about PLSQL basic programming. But this is what, sir? This is general programming. Our PLSQL not developed for general programming, like adding two numbers, finding square root, finding power, finding factorial. That is general programming. PLSQL not developed for general programming. PLSQL specially designed for database programming. So we need to learn how to develop the database programs. So to develop database programs, we need to communicate with Oracle table now. So to communicate with Oracle table, we have to use queries. So how to use queries in PLSQL, this we have to learn. In the next session, I explain how to use SQL queries, how to use SQL commands in PLSQL. That part we discuss in the next session. Did you understand today's session, sir? Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow. Online students, if you have any doubts, type in the chat box. Otherwise, you can leave. Session is over. Online students, if you have any doubts, type in the chat box. Otherwise, you can leave. Okay, Sainath, what is your doubt? Uh, you didn't write begin there. See, this is executable statement, sir. Okay, this is assignment statements are executable statements. You must write in the begin. What you are doing, these are two statements. You are writing in the declaration part. Sainath. I hope you understood. These are two statements. You are writing in the declaration part. That is wrong. Write these two statements in the execution part. Okay, Sainath. Yes, any doubts? Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'm leaving the session. See you tomorrow.